Have you ever looked up at the stars and wondered, where is everyone? In a universe as vast and ancient as ours, it seems almost impossible that we're the only intelligent beings. Yet despite decades of searching, we found no evidence of alien civilizations. This mystery is what we call the Fermi paradox, a question that has stumped scientists, astronomers, and thinkers for decades. If the universe is teeming with planets that could support life, why haven't we made contact? Today, we're diving deep into this cosmic enigma and exploring the many possible explanations for why the universe is so silent. What is the Fermi paradox? To understand the Fermi paradox, let's first break it down. The paradox is named after physicist Enrico Fermi, who in the 1950s posed a simple yet profound question. Where is everybody? Based on what we know about the age and size of the universe, the odds are overwhelmingly in favor of the existence of extraterrestrial life. There are billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars. Many of those stars have planets orbiting them in what we call the habitable zone, the right distance from the star for liquid water to exist, a crucial ingredient for life as we know it. If life could arise on Earth, it seems logical to assume it could also arise on one of these distant planets. But despite the seemingly infinite number of opportunities for life to exist, we haven't detected any signs of it. No messages, no signals, no flying saucers. This is the essence of the Fermi paradox, the contrast between the high probability of extraterrestrial civilizations and the complete lack of evidence for them. The Drake equation. Before we dig into the possible explanations for the Fermi paradox, we need to talk about the Drake equation. This equation, developed by astronomer Frank Drake in 1961, attempts to estimate the number of active, communicative extraterrestrial civilizations in the Milky Way galaxy. The equation takes into account factors like the rate of star formation, the fraction of stars that have planets, the number of planets that could potentially support life, and the likelihood that life evolves into intelligent beings capable of communication. While we don't have precise numbers for many of these variables, the equation suggests that there could be thousands, if not millions, of civilizations out there. So, if the Drake equation predicts so many potential civilizations, why haven't we found any? Let's explore some of the most popular theories that attempt to explain the Fermi paradox. The rare Earth hypothesis. One possible explanation is what's known as the rare Earth hypothesis. This theory suggests that while microbial life might be common in the universe, complex, intelligent life like humans is incredibly rare. The conditions that allowed life to flourish on Earth could be the result of an extraordinary series of coincidences, so rare that they might not have occurred anywhere else. Earth has benefited from a number of factors: a stable orbit in the habitable zone, a large moon that stabilizes our planet's tilt, a magnetic field that shields us from harmful solar radiation, and even a gas giant like Jupiter that deflects dangerous asteroids. The rare Earth hypothesis argues that all of these factors are necessary for intelligent life to evolve, and that planets with this precise combination of conditions are exceedingly rare. In other words, the universe may be full of life, but the odds of intelligent life developing elsewhere are so slim that we're essentially alone. The Great Filter. Another possible explanation for the Fermi paradox is the concept of the Great Filter. This theory suggests that there's some kind of obstacle or barrier that prevents life from evolving to the point where it can explore the galaxy or make contact with other civilizations. The Great Filter could occur at various stages of a civilization's development. It might be incredibly difficult for life to start in the first place. Perhaps the conditions that allow life to begin are rarer than we think, or the filter could come later, making it nearly impossible for life to evolve into complex, intelligent beings. It's also possible that the filter occurs after civilizations reach a certain technological level. Maybe once a civilization advances far enough, it inevitably destroys itself through nuclear war, environmental collapse, or artificial intelligence. If the Great Filter is behind us, if the leap from simple to intelligent life is the most difficult step, then we might be one of the first civilizations to make it this far. But if the Great Filter lies ahead of us, then it could spell doom for humanity, as we might be destined to face the same fate that has wiped out countless civilizations before us. Are we being avoided? There's also the possibility that advanced civilizations know about us but are deliberately avoiding us. This idea is known as the zoo hypothesis. According to this theory, Earth could be part of a cosmic zoo where advanced alien civilizations observe us from afar, much like we observe animals in a wildlife reserve. These civilizations might believe that humanity is not yet ready for contact, and that revealing themselves would interfere with our natural development. In this scenario, aliens might be waiting for us to reach a certain level of technological or social maturity before making contact. Alternatively, they could simply see us as primitive or uninteresting, not worth their time or effort. The zoo hypothesis raises fascinating ethical questions about how an advanced civilization might view a less developed one. Would they see us as equals or as a species too immature to be introduced to the wider galactic community? Self-destruction and technological limits. Another explanation is that civilizations may be doomed to self-destruction before they ever have the chance to communicate with others. Technological civilizations, like our own, may only have a short window of time in which they can make contact before they destroy themselves through nuclear war, environmental disaster, or ruin away artificial intelligence. This grim possibility suggests that intelligent life might be common in the universe, but it rarely lasts long enough to make its presence known. If this is the case, then humanity may be on the same path. It's possible that every civilization, once it reaches a certain level of technological advancement, inevitably faces existential threats that lead to its downfall. Additionally, we have to consider that even if civilizations survive, they might never develop the technology necessary to communicate across the vast distances of space. Interstellar travel and communication might be far more difficult than we imagine. The enormous distances between stars could mean that even advanced civilizations struggle to reach out beyond their own solar systems. Are we alone in the universe? After considering all these possibilities, we're left with one final, unsettling question. Are we truly alone? It's possible that humanity is the first, or even the only, intelligent civilization in the Milky Way. Perhaps life is far more fragile and fleeting than we ever imagined, and the universe is vast, silent, and empty. But there's also a sense of wonder in this possibility. If we are alone, it means that the responsibility to explore, expand, and protect life in the universe rests solely on our shoulders. It means that Earth and humanity are uniquely precious, and that we must take great care of our planet and our future. On the other hand, if we're not alone, the answers to the Fermi paradox may lie just beyond our reach. It's possible that advanced civilizations are out there, waiting for us to make the next leap in technology or understanding before revealing themselves. Or perhaps we've already missed the signals they've sent, and we just haven't figured out how to listen properly. In the end, the Fermi paradox reminds us of both the vastness of the universe and the limits of our knowledge. Whether we're alone or not, the search for extraterrestrial life continues to push the boundaries of science and philosophy. What do you think? Are we the first civilization in the universe? Or are the aliens out there, silently watching and waiting? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the mysteries of the cosmos.